Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys, and today wow, I'm holding an axle again in my hand. It stinks. Otherwise than that, guys, check out the video. I'm gonna let you know what happened, but once again, I lost an axle. Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys, and today I am effing pissed off. My axle popped out again, and I didn't do nothing wrong. All I did was launch the car, and I ended up making a left-hand turn. And once again, the axle popped right out. Boy, it's 20-something degrees outside. I ain't got time for it. There's nothing I can do. I'm gonna leave this car by my boy house, and he's gonna drop me home. We're gonna figure this out tomorrow. I'm gonna just end up pulling the axle out again and driving without a freaking front diff. Screw it at this point. I'm tired of this. I am frustrated. Completely frustrated. It doesn't make any sense. I think the diff is messed up now. The diff has to be messed up for it to pop back out. Matter of fact, the axle itself popped out of the inner joint. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm pissed off right now. Alright everybody, so back at it again the next morning with the car, and let's take a look and see what the issue is. Alright guys, take a look again. It looks like the joint popped out of the inner joint again. I don't even understand why this even continues to happen. I don't even get it anymore at this point. It seems like, at least for me, because the inner joint did not come out of the diff. So, oh my god, this is just fucking ridiculous. Alright everybody, so I put the axle back into the inner joint, if you guys could see right there, right? And this is when the wheel is completely straight. Now, it pops out whenever I go fully left. This is whenever I did a U-turn, turn the car all the way left, it pops out. Knowing and seeing how this is sitting right now, it is literally on the edge of about to pop out. I don't know how the casing actually looks, so maybe I'll put a picture up, because there's probably like a casing that goes over this part, 'cause, you know, there's the boot in there. But just seeing the way this is right now and how the car is sitting, whatever, because I am lowered and I am on camber arms, and I do have the camber arms maxed out to try to correct the camber. I'm thinking that angle with the car being lowered, that I'm probably gonna need longer axles. Legit, I'm probably gonna need longer axles. Let me see if I could. I can't turn the front wheel. I can't turn the wheel full right. But most likely, when I turn the wheel all the way to the left-handed side, that starts to pull the axle out. Most likely, that axle starts coming this way, and that's probably how I destroy the casing both times. I mean, also with the idea of the amount of torque that I put in the car and everything, it's getting ridiculous. But I'm gonna have to take it out. I'm not gonna leave it in here like this, because then it'll just end up popping out again. So I'm going back to 3 axle life. I have to find longer axles. We'll see what happens next. All right, everybody. So now the axle is out. Axle is out. Take a look. What I'm saying is, this part may need to be longer, because this part sits so close to the outside of the casing. When I make those left-handed turns and launching the car so hard, it destroys this casing on the outside. So I don't know. For the next few weeks, I'm gonna see, maybe I could get it rebuilt, because if I go and just buy another one, it's gonna happen again. This is gonna be something continuing that I keep dealing with. So I don't understand why it keeps happening to me, but let me just button this back together, and yeah. Alright guys, so this part I actually want to talk to you guys about too. So if you notice, these are MEGEN, these are Godspeed control arms, right? And in my previous videos, I actually talked about I was getting this knocking noise sound. So I ended up changing the front stabilizer links and the rear stabilizer links, checking all the problems with the car, because I was getting this noise. Come to find out, it moves. It's not supposed to do that. You see how the left side, I can move it back and forth? It's not supposed to do that. The bushing is bad. You see how it has a space here and here, and I could just literally move it backward and forward. You're not supposed to do that. So I also think this contributed to literally why this axle keeps popping out too, because this is also changing the angle. This is also changing the toe angle of, not the toe angle, the caster angle of this wheel, of this spindle. So not only is the spindle coming out, pushing out, which is extending the axle, I'm also lowered, which is not even easier. And you know, when you hit bumps, it goes even longer because of the axle angle like this. The axle angle goes like this. Then this is also changing the toe. So honestly, I think this was just a perfect storm that just keeps happening. So I'm either gonna have to upgrade to kinetics or get a new one, because this bushing is bad. Some people might say I could probably change this bushing, but you know what? This is probably gonna happen again. So I'll see what I'll do, but I might get a new set, just a new one. The other side is perfectly fine. I already took a look at it. So yeah, this is part of the annoyance. And everything's rusty. And if you guys want to know, I had these coilovers for about 40,000 miles. No leaks, no squeaks. Let's go. And this is for all the guys who are gonna be like, you can't drive with 3 axles. Look, driving with 3 axles. Alright, so let me get off the phone before I get a ticket for it. But yep, you can definitely do this. See? Making lefts and everything. Alright guys, so days of our lives. This is where we're at again with a messed up axle. So me speculating, I believe because one, I have aggressive, I wouldn't say aggressive camber, but I do have camber arms that correct the camber angle. When your car is lowered, the axle comes from being straight to being on an up angle. Now when you now add the camber back, it pulls the axle out of the inner joint. That's one of the reasons why I believe this happened. Two, when you make aggressive turns, in my case left-handed turns, that pulls the axle out even more because it needs to extend. That's just the geometry of how this happens. And finally, my control arm is pretty much, the bushing's bad, and you see that it moves back and forth, so that changes the caster angle too. So rather the spindle sitting like this, it starts to sit like this. So I think all of this attributed to the perfect storm of why this keeps happening to me. Finally, the amount of torque that my car puts out from the inner joint, that tripod spins within there and it just bangs against the wall in the inner joint, and it just destroys. The only way I can really think about alleviating this is, one, raise my car back up so this won't happen anymore. Two, I mean, I could put camber back into the car, which will push it back into the inner joint, but I don't really want to run the car with camber in the front, that much camber. Or raise the car. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out, because we can't keep having this happen. This is absolutely ridiculous, and it's annoying. But otherwise than that, guys, if you made it to this part of the video, please hit the like, comment below, say laugh out loud, say damn this sucks, whatever. Just comment, leave a comment below. It just brings attention to my channel, and you guys look at the trials and tribulations of what I go through. But otherwise than that, guys, you have good morning, like that's the time, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you, guys. You can contact me at Boost Motion IG and Facebook, and boostmotion@gmail.com. You guys can see it in my face. You guys have a good night. Thank you, man.